Hello everybody, it's Cobblers Vlogs, and today, yes, I am actually recording a video for the first time in probably about 6 months or something like that. But yeah, it's just a bit of an update video. I will get to Premier League Team of the Year, like it says in the title. But yeah, just a bit of an update video to let you know what's going on in terms of the future of the channel and things like that. So yeah, let's get into that first. And there'll be on screen where you can skip to see my reaction to Team of the Year. In terms of the channel, I'm still, not really sure what to do, whether to start vlogging again next season, whether to do something else next season, whether to just shut it down completely. That's highly unlikely. But yeah, not sure what I'm doing really next year, because I know some of the older people have been told, been told by the club to, stop vlogging and stuff. So we'll see where that's going. I think EFL is starting to crack down on it now a bit, so we'll see where that ends up in the end. But yeah, the only real update is that I'm not really sure what I'm going to be doing next season. Yet it could be vlogging, it could be doing match previews, match reviews, post match ratings and stuff like that. I don't know, but we'll see what happens. So yeah, that's really it in terms of the channel sort of update. I'm not really sure what's happening. Obviously it's exam season, as you can see by the mess behind me, so a lot of time's being put into that at the minute. So I won't be uploading till probably again till about June, end of June, start of July. With the table my table prediction reactions and stuff like that. So probably no more uploads since this one until about the end of June or July. So yeah, not really sure what I'm doing yet, but we don't need to decide straight away. We've still got loads of time. But the exam's really the main thing that I need to worry about at the minute, rather than the future of YouTube. I'm going to quickly talk about Cobbler's season so far, which has been absolutely awful. It's been a very mediocre mid-table season, where at some points, we were aiming high for the playoffs. Some points we're, thinking about relegation. So it's been a very up and down season. But yeah, mid-table looks like we're going to finish. We've got 2 games left as I'm recording this, and as you're probably watching this. So yeah, it looks like a pretty mediocre, mid-table season. We need a good clear out in the summer, like they're saying, like a lot of people are saying. Wouldn't be gutted if any of them particularly left, and don't really want any of the squad to stay, to be honest. So yeah, need a good clear out in the summer. Obviously it's unrealistic, so get rid of the whole squad, bring a whole new squad of 18 players in. Unlikely, impossible, not going to happen. But definitely there needs to be some sort of work done in that team, and we need to be able to start pushing to be able to get back into League One as soon as possible. People are saying we're a Championship club. No, that's unrealistic. League One, yeah, I'd probably agree with you. But yeah, need to get back into League One and stay there for as long as possible, as soon as possible. Whether that's in 3 years, whether it's next year, whether it's in 10 years. But Keith Curle needs time. For those of you that aren't familiar with Cobblers, it's a little bit like the Manchester United situation, where they've got a new manager in Gunnar Solskjaer. They need to give him time to rebuild, restructure the Manchester United squad. It's similar down here in League 2 at Northampton, really. So yeah, big clear out needed in the summer, and hopefully we can get back up next season. If not, in 5 seasons, whenever, just as long as we get back in League 1 when we can. Another thing I was going to talk about was the Premier League title race. Because Man City beat Man United last night, and Man City was a point further ahead, Liverpool are not out of this title race. For you Man City fans out there that think you've won the league, you haven't. Liverpool are not out of this title race. Do not underestimate the fact that Man City can, it's unlikely, but they can still drop points. Liverpool can still drop points as well. The title race is not over. Okay, so we've got the PFA Team of the Year here. So it's obviously, if you haven't heard it yet, Edison in goal. We've got Alexander-Arnold, Van Dijk, Laporte and Robertson as the defenders. Midfielders are Pogba, Fernandinho, Bernardo Silva, and then we've got Mane, Aguero and Sterling as the front 3. So 1 Manchester United player in there, 1, 2, 3, 4 Liverpool players, and the rest are all Manchester City players. Manchester City, the team at the top of the Premier League. Obviously, when the votes are cast, they may not have been, whatever. But Manchester City deserve to have those six players, 5 players in it. No, 6 players in it. And Liverpool deserve to have their 4, and Manchester United don't really deserve to have their 1. If it was down to me to team of the season, I would have considered Son to put in there. I would probably consider Eriksen. They're saying Wan-Bissaka for Trent. No, just no. Don't really see what Wan-Bissaka's done that Trent hasn't, or Trent hasn't done better. So yeah, don't see why he should be on there. If there was a bench, I'd put Wan-Bissaka on it, but there isn't, so I wouldn't put him in the team. Son maybe for Mane. maybe Salah's not in there either, and Hazard. How's he not in there? So if it's down to me, I'd keep it the same as it is. So yeah, I'd have Edison. I'd probably make Alisson, maybe, don't know. Edison, they're both been good as each other. Edison, Alexander-Arnold, Van Dijk, Laporte, Robertson. I'd probably have Bernardo Silva if I'd keep. Fernandinho I'd keep. Jordan Henderson instead of Pogba. No, I'm joking. Wouldn't put Henderson in, obviously. I'd probably put maybe Eriksen in or Son as a midfielder, one of them two. Let's go with Son. We'll just put Son in as a midfielder because why not? And I would... The front three's hard. I'd like Salah and Hazard to get in there, but where would you put them in? Maybe Hazard for Mane, possibly. Salah and Mane, they're 50-50 really, it's whoever you prefer. Aguero, best striker in the league, no doubt about that. People saying Firmino, no, wouldn't consider it. So maybe Salah, you know, if it was Hazard and Salah and Aguero, you wouldn't really disagree with that either. Mane, Aguero and Sterling, you wouldn't disagree with either. So either one of those two front threes would have been absolutely fine for me. Obviously one of them is there, but Hazard maybe, probably because of Chelsea's season, is maybe the reason he's not there. Or maybe just because of how much Sterling could come on this season, how much better Mane has been. You know, Liverpool haven't just relied like they didn't last season, but they just haven't. It's not been Salah that scored every goal. Mane's contributed a lot more this season, and again, the improvement is probably the improvement of Mane and Sterling could be a reason why players themselves are voting for them and putting them into that team of the year. Same with Robertson, same with Trent. So yeah, that's basically what I think with the team. I think it's fair enough. I think maybe a couple of non-Liverpool Man City players could have been considered, but Liverpool and Man City are miles, literally miles, better than any other team in the Premier League, and there's a reason for that, because they are the best two teams in the Premier League, and whoever wins it, fair play to them. But yeah, Liverpool and Man City are much better than everybody else, and that's why we've got pretty much a Liverpool-Man City combined 11, as you could call it. Pogba, why? Still not really sure about that. You can see why he's in there, but again, you'd consider maybe, I was going to say De Bruyne, then no. But there are other people that you could put in. You know, Eriksen would be the first centre midfielder that you'd scream at to get him in there. But again, maybe it's just a bit of a popularity contest, and it's who the players like the most. I don't know how the whole thing works, but yeah, those are my thoughts on the PFA Team of the Year. So yeah, that is the end of this video. Obviously exams are the main focus at the moment. We'll see what we're going to be doing with the channel next in sort of, you know, June, July sort of time. You may see a video pop up here and there in the next few months, but for now, don't expect too much. We'll do an end of season Cobblers review as well. Maybe when I get a break in May over the bank holiday weekend or something like that. I don't know, we'll find out, but there'll definitely be more coming from me. This is not the end. It could be the end of vlogs, but it's not the end of Cobblers vlogs. I can guarantee you that, so stay tuned. Drop a like if you've enjoyed this video, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and until next time, we'll see you later. Bye bye.